Buried in the sands near the Dead Sea, a secret brotherhood waited for the end of the world, and left behind the scrolls that changed history. These are the Dead Sea Scrolls. Let's take a look. These scrolls were all found between the years 1947 and 1956 in 11 caves near Qumran, just off the Dead Sea. We estimate them to be from the time periods between 250 BC and 70 CE, during the time of the fragmentation of Judaism into Pharisees, Sadducees, Essenes, and Christianity. Our best guess is that these scrolls stem from the Essenes, who believed that the world and the Jerusalem priesthood had become corrupt. They withdrew into the desert to live in ritual purity and strict obedience to God's laws. They practiced frequent ritual bathing in mikvahs, or pools of purification. They avoided contact with outsiders, and they saw themselves as a holy remnant, the true Israel waiting for God's deliverance. They had communal property, they were extremely legalistic, and they believed that they were living in the last days. They expected that a great war between the sons of light and the sons of darkness would take place, and they looked forward to the coming of two messiahs, a priestly messiah from the line of Aaron, the spiritual leader, and a royal messiah from the line of David. They thought that this would usher in God's kingdom on earth. The Dead Sea Scrolls had roughly 900 manuscripts that have been identified. Most of them were written in Hebrew, with some being written in Aramaic and Greek. They generally fall in three categories: biblical manuscripts, which cover nearly every book of the Hebrew Bible except for Esther, and are roughly a millennium older than the previously known Masoretic texts, like the Leningrad Codex in 1008 CE. It showed us that there were different versions of the Bible circulating. There wasn't just one official text yet, and they gave us early copies of apocryphal works such as the Book of Enoch, Jubilees, and the Testament of Levi. And it gave us unique writings specific to the Qumran community, such as a constitution-like document called the Sirach HaYachad, the War Scroll, which teaches us about light defeating darkness, and the Damascus document, which gave regulations and covenantal theology for those outside the main Qumran center. So what do you think about the Dead Sea Scrolls? Comment down below.